Malakara was very common and their craft was needed for different kind of ritual activities. Therefore, Kammara, Kumbhakara, Vastrakara, these sort of crafts had, or the craftsmen who were performing this sort of crafts had some sort of financial strength in the society, and where, albeit they are following a low sippa or a hina sippa as mentioned in the Buddhist text, had some presence in the society. When we look at the different functions of these craftsmen, we find that a very important part of craft economy was formation of guilds. In Panini's Ashtadhyayi, which is datable to around 5th century BC, we find references to the term sreni, puga, samgha, which are similar to guild, which is a term used in the European context. So, such kind of guild-like organizations were prevalent, and we had craftsmen's guild as well as merchants guilds, and also guilds by some occupational groups. The guilds are very famous in the post-Mauryan period, but the genesis of these sreni-like organizations can be seen in the 6th century or 5th century BC, when we find the literature also talking about the formation and structure of these guilds. The Gautama Dharmasutra talks about the merchant guilds and the crafts guilds, and he says that these guilds had their own respective rules and regulations. So, it is very important that these guilds could form their own laws and customs, and they were not under the rule of the state. The kings could not have any kind of order on the, or any kind of authority over the guilds. They were independent, and when we see the structure, we find that there were a general assembly, and then in the general assembly there was a guild head who was known as a pramukha or a jetthaka. And this pramukha and jetthaka sometimes belong to the particular guilds, because we have reference to Malakara jetthaka or Vadhaki jetthaka, and again we find that these professions, the profession of the crafts, were most of the time hereditary, because we see that the son of a master mariner, that is mahanavika, becomes a mahanavika in the stories of the jatakas. The jataka stories are a little late, but they give us information on the society and economy of the 6th century BC or of the period of the Janapadas.